Hello everyone, my name is Brooke and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite topics ever, which is Disney merchandise. I have a Disney merchandise problem, if you didn't know, and one of the things I do in my spare time is literally daydream about the things that I would like to exist in Disney merchandise, and I wanted to share some of those ideas with you today. This is actually the second video I'm doing on this. I did one just over a year ago, a while ago. I still stand by all of these things as well. Some of these things have like come into form in some way, shape, or another, but I definitely think there are a lot of ideas in this video here that do not exist yet that definitely should. But today I am coming at you with a whole bunch of new ideas that not only I think I will love, but I think everyone else will love too. And they're just things that they need to come to the parks. Like, I don't know why they're not there already. Additionally, if anyone from Disney is watching this and you know, you're like, that sounds like a really cool idea, my email is down below. Let's get in contact because I would like some, you know, commission on that. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is Wishables. I love Wishables so much. Like, Disney Wishables are amazing. Every month they come out with new Wishable collections, so I had a couple ideas for collections that don't exist yet, and I don't know why these don't exist. Like, they should exist. So the first one is a Carousel of Progress Wishable collection. Like, where is this? Where is this? You could do Rover, you could do John, you know, when he's holding up the little, like, Niagara Falls side. You could do the girl whose name I don't know. She's in, like, the Statue of Liberty costume. That could be cute. You could do Uncle Orville. You could do, like, just so many things. It's such a popular and, like, classic attraction. I feel like it would go over really well. Next up, I think they could do a whole series or like multiple series on cast member costumes. Some of the cast member costumes are so iconic. I'm personally thinking like the Haunted Mansion maid costume wishable. Haunted Mansion collection also, but like the Haunted Mansion maid costume, Fantasyland costume, you could do character attendant, any of like the really classic Disney costumes. You could do the Halloween trick-or-treat costumes. Like, there's just so many options of different costumes you could do that are so iconic that people would definitely buy. I know I would buy that. You'd get the cast members working at the location trying to buy it, but also just like people in general love cast member costumes. Star Wars, there hasn't been a Star Wars wishable collection yet. I definitely thought this was going to come out last May. Maybe this May, but like, I was shocked that there has not been a Star Wars wishable collection yet. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but like you could do like R2-D2, C-3PO, BB-8, and like Darth Vader or something. I don't know, there's a lot of options that would look really cute in a wishable. A Tangled collection, Rapunzel, Flynn Rider, Pascal, Maximus, Mother Gothel, like, once again, so many options. Like, you could just have the lantern, just one of the lanterns as one of the wishables, because there's usually just like object ones. Attractions from different lands wishables. I also wanted to talk about the lack of a Skyliner wishable. I don't really know what collection this would be included in because Disney just came out with a transportation collection which had like the tram, the boat, the monorail, the Main Street trolley, and like the train. But where is the Skyliner? Like, the Skyliner is so important. Moving on from wishables, because I feel like we could talk about wishables forever, honestly. I wanted to talk about pop sockets. Disney has phone cases. This is not one of them, but Disney has phone cases with pop sockets built into them. But what about like regular pop sockets? I don't know if there's like a licensing issue there, but for example, pop sockets, you can like interchange the tops, and I feel like that could be a really great like souvenir option for someone, and it'd be like on the cheaper side and people could like collect the pop socket tops. Next up are attractions that deserve better. Attractions that are absolute icons. These attractions just deserve so much more than they're getting, and I think adding a little bit of love and a little bit of merch, people would buy it. Living with the Land. I just feel like I have never seen a piece of Living with the Land merchandise. Like not a pin, not nothing. You could do pins, you could do t-shirts, you could do like little gardening kits. I think they have like little plants they sell outside the attraction, but why not theme them to the attraction? You could do so many like spring garden-y things of like stuff to actually put in your garden at home, packages of seeds, like there's so many possibilities. Why not? All I've seen there is they have these little like bamboo things which aren't themed Disney at all, and people like me who live internationally, you can't take them home because the border won't let you. Additional to that, I think Thunder Mountain has also been forgotten about. One of my favorite rides that is just slacking in merch. Splash Mountain beside it has a ton of merch. Space Mountain across the park, a ton of merch. But Thunder Mountain, there is virtually nothing, and if there ever is anything, it's just not good. Or there's stuff where it's like the 3 mountains on it. No, I just want Thunder Mountain. What is wrong with Thunder Mountain? They have such a cute logo, especially after they redid it all a couple of years ago and like upped the queue and all of that. Like they definitely increased the story. They have such a cute Thunder Mountain logo. Like that would just work so well on merch, and they just did nothing with it. Next up, I wanted to talk about pin accessories. Not the actual pins, but like accessories to go with them, because I know they have like these pin collector bag things. Unless you're like an avid collector, you don't really have one of these. They've started coming out with backpacks, I believe, too, that you can display the pins on, but why not make something where people can display them at home? Like a nice pin board or somewhere to display them other than like a bag, or like come out with more profitable ideas of ways people can use them. But like just sitting in a bag, like you bought these pins for so much money and you're just gonna have them sit in a bag. I also wanted to talk about travel accessories, because Disney sells suitcases, yes, and they sell like a couple other things, but that's kind of where it ends. And people who are going to Disney World, most of them are traveling there, and a lot of them are traveling there by plane. So why not give them more like things that they could use for the plane? Like little Mickey Mouse themed packing cubes I think would be really cute. You could do passport holders, like a whole luggage collection accessory kind of sets, like those big straps that go around the luggage. Laptop sleeves I think would be really cute. Diving into the travel industry portion of merchandise would be really beneficial to them, and they just haven't really done it that far. More resort mug options. Now, as you may or may not know, Disney has this refillable mug program, which you usually get these mugs for, except recently they came out with an upgraded mug you can get that is actually so cute. There was a Star Wars one, a Skyliner one, and they came out with those about a year ago, and then they just didn't come out with any more designs. Now, I am someone who always gets the resort refillable mugs when I go to Disney. I think they're totally worth it depending on the length of your vacation and how much time you're going to be spending at the hotel. I've always gotten them and I've always loved them. On my next trip, I do want to get the upgraded one because I feel like that's something I'm going to use more at home. Like, I do not like using the refillable mugs here at home. I find they do not keep my drink warm enough. These ones are supposed to be a lot better. Where are the design options? Like I said, I'm gonna get the Star Wars one, but I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. So if there were more options for me to get a different design on the mug, I definitely would. And I think if they added more designs to the mugs, especially if they were semi like park theme park kind of designs, or just like a general like wraparound theme park one with all 4 parks in it or something, I think a lot more people would be inclined to spend the extra money to get the mug. They can make seasonal options and a new option every year like they do for the current mugs. I don't think it would take that much extra time and effort, but it would just give people more options and also become more of a collector's thing, because right now like people have the Star Wars one, they're just gonna get that one and like move on, whereas they might want like the whole set or something. I want to talk about the Bigfoot collection, specifically the giant ones. They came out with a giant Marie, Dumbo, Sully, Winnie the Pooh. I think that's it, but I just like to put out there in the universe the idea of making a giant Bigfoot Tigger. That's what I want. Right now they have him in like the smaller version. That's what I would like. They also came out a while ago with Mickey and Minnie magnets with the Bigfoot. I think that in a plush would also be great to bring forward. And the final thing I wanted to talk about was stationery. Now, Disney has had some stationery sets out in the past. They're mainly directed toward kids, and frankly, they sucked. They were cheap looking. They were just not good. I think there's a lot more they could do with that. I think what would be really cool is monthly stationery collections coming out with a different attraction or hotel themed piece of like stationery set every single month. You could do like pens, letterheads, some envelopes. Like there's a ton of possibilities, like washi tape or something would be really cute too. And you could make them nice and fancy and like adult-like, instead of like, this is what I'm sending with my kid to elementary school. They could be geared towards adults and like nice stuff that I can put on my desk and actually use and feel fancy but also Disney at the same time. Anyway, those are my ideas for merch that I think Disney should bring into the park. Let me know down below if you like any of these ideas, or if you have any ideas yourself of merch that Disney should bring into the parks. So thank you so much for watching this video. I do hope you did enjoy. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you have a magical rest of your day.